All right, guys. Good to see you guys this morning. Here we are with our second part of our adventure into ancient India. Here's a crazy picture of a Hindu doing what a Hindu might do. And anyways, here we go. Let's have some fun learning a little bit about Hinduism. Yes, yes, yes. All right, have your papers ready. Here we go. Have your something to write with. Here we go. Hinduism is what we'll talk about today, and Buddhism tomorrow. So, what is Hinduism? Hinduism is one of the world's oldest religions in the world. And today, it is the, guess, is it first, second, third largest, fourth largest, fifth largest? It is the third largest. It began with the religion of who's that group of people that came in and changed everything in India? Can you remember? Aryans, that's right, who arrived in India about 1500 BCE. The Aryans believed in, what did they believe in? Thousands of gods who control the forces of nature. We know about Aryan religion from their ancient hymns and poetry, especially you might know the name of their stories about heroes and all. Yes, especially their epics. Good job. Were long poems. For centuries, the priests, all right, y'all have heard this name kind of sort of, or they're Brahmins. That's right, they're priests, so they're Brahmins recited these works. And much later, they were written down this is one of their texts. All right, they were written down in this type of writing called Sanskrit. That's right, not Sanskrit, Sanskrit. Over the centuries, Aryan religion changed. It borrowed some religious ideas from the people the Aryans conquered in. Now, what Aryans conquered? What place? Yes, we're talking about India. That's easy. This mix of beliefs eventually became our topic for the day, Hinduism. All right, so Aryans came in. They wanted certain things. The locals wanted certain things. Bam, we get Hinduism. All right, so what did the early Hindus believe? All right, Hinduism grew out of the religious customs of many people over thousands of years. So this is going to change over thousands of years. This might explain why Hinduism has how many gods? Thousands. They have thousands of gods. Hindus tend to think of all gods as different parts of blank universal spirit. One universal spirit. This universal spirit is called, look how it's spelled here, Brahman. Brahman. Not Brahmin, but Brahman. The search for a universal spirit is described in the ancient religious writings known as check this word out, Upanishads. The Upanishads, it's one of their books. Those writings say that every living being has a soul that wants to be reunited with Brahman, and that this happens when a person dies. The Upanishads describe how a person unifies with Brahman. Here it is. A soul that becomes one with Brahman is like a lump of salt thrown into water. The lump of salt is gone, but the water tastes salty. The salt has become a part of the water. Okay, a part of Hinduism is called karma. All right, karma. Hindus believe that a soul is not joined to the Brahman immediately after the person dies. Instead, a person must pass through many lives to be united with Brahman. If a person is good, his soul would be reborn into a higher caste or jati. If a person lived a bad life, he or she might be reborn into a lower caste or jati. This idea of passing through many lives to reach Brahman is called, y'all know what it is, when you're born again and again, reincarnation. nation. It is very important in Hinduism, and it influences how Hindus live their daily lives. It even affects how they treat animals, because they consider all life sacred. To earn the reward of a better life in the next life, Hindus believe that they must perform their duty. Okay? Their duty is called dharma. All right? Dharma is the duties of their caste or jati. They do their job. A farmer has a different duty than a priest, and men have different duties than women. The consequences of how a person lives are known as, all right, our topic, karma. If Hindus do their duty and live a good life, they will have good karma. This will move them closer to the Brahman in their next life. How did the belief in reincarnation affect India? So for one thing, it made them more, check this out, they actually believe it, so they became more accepting of the caste system. People believed they had to be happy with their role in life. A dedicated Hindu believes that the people in a higher caste are superior. They believe they're superior, don't have a problem with it. The belief in reincarnation gave hope to everyone, even servants. If servants did their duty, they might be reborn into a higher caste or a higher social class in their next life. Okay, so if this was so good, why was Buddhism developed? Here we go. By 600 BCE, many Indians began to, what did they begin to do? They began to question Hindu ideas, like maybe they're not right. The Brahmin priests seemed to only care about the temple ceremonies and not about the needs of the people. Ordinary Hindus wanted a, what do they want? They want a, this is what a lot of people want, a simpler, more spiritual religion. Many would find what they needed in our topic of tomorrow, which is Buddhism. All right. A new religion founded by a guy named Sid or Siddhartha Gautama. Okay, now let's look just a little bit about, I want you to check this out. Here's a good example of karma. This guy is knocking over these dominoes, and look what they'll eventually do is they'll come back and crush him. They're saying that knocking over the dominoes is bad. So if you do something, it's always going to come back to you. So if you do good, you have good karma. If you do bad, you have bad karma. Watch out. All right. Let me show you a little bit more about the Hindus. Check out this. They believe in thousands of gods. Look at this temple. They take their gods and they put them on the outside of the temple. Look at these temples. They're kind of cool. All right. They have one god that has like 8 arms, all types of different gods, all these colors of them. They're quite beautiful, kind of cool. All right. Here's some of the names of some of their gods: Yama, Ratri, Vishnu, Shiva, Brahma, Kali. Yes. And back again to that Hindu right there. All right. Look at karma. Think about karma. If you do good in your life, you get good things. Sounds like a pretty good thing to follow to me. So I'm encouraging you to maybe steal this idea from the Hindus. Live a good life and good things will be returned to you. Let's not talk about the other side, but it's obvious. If you do bad things will be returned to you. And something else we can learn from them is no matter the situation you're in, it's our duty and responsibility to be happy with it. It doesn't mean you have to stay there in our American world. You can always move up, but your attitude will determine usually your success. So I encourage you all to find a great attitude, learn from karma, learn from these other ideas. You don't have to believe the religion, but learn from the idea of karma. That if you do good things, you'll end up with good things. And if you do bad things, you'll end up with bad. Guys, thank you for paying attention. Coach Horn is out of here. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.